You're right.
Back in the outer suburbs, Karina and Dodsey are with 31-year-old Nathan, who's been kicked in the face by a horse.
Any medical past history for him?
No diabetes, no asthma, not any permanent medications for anything. Is he allergic to anything?
Not at all.
No worries. When I first see Nathan, he's done quite a bit of damage to his face. Superficially, it looks bad, but you can never quite tell what's going on, you know, under the skin. I notice one of your eyes isn't opening as well as the other one.
Okay.
Is it sore under this eye?
Yeah, let's see.
I'm going to pop a drip in your arm. I'm going to give you something for the pain.
Stables owner Ted hasn't left Nathan's side. He knows just how dangerous working with animals can be.
Well, they're only baby horses. You've got to be very, very careful with what you do. They haven't been handled a lot and they're, you know, pretty flighty. So you've been kicked in the face, so that can be fatal.
Give that pain a number out of 10, mate.
I can tell you.
Let's just get some pain relief on board first. That's all right. You're right, mate.
As soon as Nathan's pain is under control, the team must get him to hospital urgently. Otherwise, his injuries could become life-threatening.
His jaw is clearly fractured and dislocated. His face is smashed in. He's already got airway swelling, and I'm concerned that it will close over and he won't be able to breathe.
We're just going to put some morphine on board now, OK?
Teddy!
You what, mate?
Teddy!
What? The baby's got to be fed, do they?
No, hey.
Hey, no worries.
Hey.
We'll give him hay, mate. We'll give him hay.
Hey. Oh.
We'll fix it up, don't you worry about it.
All Nathan is worried about at the moment is making sure that his horses are fed. I don't think he understands how serious his injuries actually are. If Nathan's airway closes over and he becomes unconscious, we'd have to make an incision in his neck and put a breathing tube in it, and that can be really complicated.
There's a bed just to your right. If you spin around, you'll feel it against your bum. Perfect.
Karina and Dodsey are preparing to take severely injured trainer Nathan to hospital after he was kicked in the face by a horse.
Good job, mate.
His swollen airways could quickly become life-threatening. But that's not all the team are worried about.
He's hurt his back.
Hurt your face? Obviously, being kicked in the head by a horse comes along with a significant risk of spinal injury. So ideally, I would put a collar on Nathan.
When he goes back.
But he's got swelling, and if somehow that pressure of the collar moves his jaw and compromises his airway, then we're really in trouble.
That's cool. It's all cool. It's all good.
Nate, do you want me to come to the hospital? Nate, it's Mum. Do you want me to come to the hospital?
Nathan's mum, Jenny, raced to the scene as soon as she heard about the accident.
Why'd you worry me?
Just kick him up.
You know that? But I knew I had to be strong for Nathan. I was making sure that no tears dropped. No tears. I wanted to grab him and hug him, but I knew I couldn't.
It's already been a long, emotional day for Jenny, having earlier received some happier news from Nathan and his partner, Michelle.
Oh, no, man. We're going to give you some more pain relief, all right?
He rang me at work and said, oh, Mum. And I went, oh, no. And he went, we're having twins. Nathan was over the moon, and it was good news, but it then turned pretty bad.
If I touch this side of your jaw back here, it's not sore. It is when I get lower there, is it? Okay. Once we get Nathan in the back of the car, the process is about assessing his conscious state. So we need to make sure that the swelling around his airway doesn't get any worse.
The journey to the Alfred Hospital's trauma centre in Melbourne can take over half an hour.
Just a little cruisy on those bumps if we can. Thanks, Jess.
And Nathan's condition could rapidly deteriorate.
For me, it's not just about the injuries you can see, it's about the injuries that you possibly can't see. You need to take into consideration that, you know, he might have a brain injury. So we just really need to watch Nathan like a hawk.
swelling's come down a lot. Yeah, it's healing well.
Shake. Come on. Good girl.
Horse trainer Nathan is now back at home with his pregnant partner Michelle.
You get that pain number out of 10, mate.
I could tell you.
Let's just get some pain relief on board first.
The 31-year-old spent 2 weeks in hospital after being kicked in the face by a horse.
Yeah, so we're nearly on 8 weeks now since the operation. The extent of the injuries was broken nose, shattered cheekbone, broken eye socket, and then obviously I think I had 25 stitches all up through in and out the mouth, yeah. And inserted 5 plates all the way around my face, down through the nose, all the like the nasal passage and down through the cheekbone to repair it all. So how many weeks now is it?
15.
20 weeks to go.
Yeah, roundabout, yep.
Couple of little bundles of joy. Exciting times.
With twins on the way, Nathan is back working as a roof tiler. But is he going to continue training horses?
He came out of the induced coma and I spoke to him and said, you know, we'll get some horses moved, and Nathan gave me a look that I probably would never want him to look at me like that again. It was as if to say, don't even keep talking. His actual words were, I've got a broken nose, not broken legs.
Filling my shoes up with sand, Bruce.
I would love it if Nathan was to cease working with the horses, but he wouldn't do that. That's his love. That's what he gets up to do every morning.
Good man. Yeah, I'm very passionate about the horses. I work 2 jobs to be able to do what I love and chase the dream of being able to continue to train horses. I never thought about quitting. You know, I'll be going out on my own terms, not from a kick to there, that's for sure. Good boy. Good boy, Bruce.